This is Andres for the newsreel, and this is the BlackBerry Priv review. Well, after some extra weeks of waiting thanks to shipping delays, I finally got my device here in my hands. I do enjoy using the curved display. It's put to better use than the one on the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. The build, as it feels light in the hand, it's confident to hold. The buttons they're solid. There are some build quality issues, but that's come to be expected from the initial rollout of the devices. But it doesn't feel as expensive. Like, for example, the BlackBerry Passport Silver Edition feels a lot more expensive than this. But the device feels good in the hand. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall off. The slider mechanism for the keyboard is really solid, and it doesn't feel like it's going to break off. It feels like it's meant to last. So the front-facing 2 megapixel focus camera is not good at all. Now, that's just the hardware. Let's get to what makes this special. Well, the keyboard also makes it special, but it's the software experience that BlackBerry brings to Android. Because first off, BlackBerry and Android, we heard of BlackBerry running Android, but not BlackBerry powered by Android, and that's what this is. It's a near stock Android experience. They really kept things simple with their launcher, because it is a launcher. You can swipe to the right to see the widgets, swipe once again to the right to see some extra shortcuts and stuff that you can put onto the launcher. It has these pop-up widgets where applicable. It's not on every app. It's only those that do have some widgets, so you don't have to put it on your screen, so it saves some screen real estate, which is good. There's no dual screen display here, but to see your pertinent information, there's a productivity tab that you can activate by swiping from the side of the screen. So you can choose whether you want it to the left or to the right. I want it to the right because I'm right-handed, so you can see your information there. And also, if you swipe up from the bottom, where on Lollipop normally you would see Google Now to launch, you can choose to customize 2 other spots to the left or the right. In my case, the BlackBerry Hub. And the BlackBerry Hub is a nice addition to this. Not every app is compatible with it. Those developers would have to make it compatible with the hub, but it's okay for me because I don't want to see everything. It'll be too overwhelming in one spot. I've kind of learned to do that because of my other BlackBerry and Android devices that I carry. So yes, the hub is there. Bring it down, you could see the calendar events just like on BlackBerry 10. And if you have the keyboard open on the launcher, you can actually create shortcuts with these physical keys. If you start typing right away, it'll launch the device search, the universal device search. But unfortunately, even though you close it out and start typing, it doesn't erase your previous search, so that gets a little annoying. But I'm happy to see the keyboard here, and I'm happy to see the virtual keyboard that I'm used to on BlackBerry 10. What I don't like is that I have to manually switch between languages, whereas in BlackBerry 10 I can simply type simultaneously on 3 different languages, which is really cool without having to switch. Now, the other big one here that BlackBerry is not entirely known for will be the camera. And well, it's a nice camera, okay, but because I have a Galaxy Note 5, I know that it doesn't match up with the Galaxy Note 5. And they're both priced the same, so that's really makes it difficult to justify such an expensive price. But it takes decent enough pictures with plenty of light, and I really like it. And the interface, it's really I don't want to say bare bones, but it's not feature rich basically. But it gets the job done. I can share, I can scroll, I can view, just like about anything else. So it's there. The BlackBerry Priv is capable of fast charging. It has this nice indicator light on the side to use up that curved display. So it's pretty cool that once you connect it, and if you do a wireless charging, it also gives you a different indicator animation on the side, so you'll know just how much battery is left to charge or how much you got left on your device. So at the bottom of the phone we have the USB charger or connection, and also the headphone jack. Now some people have BlackBerries where Privs where there's some travel on the back. I do not have that issue. It might be because I'm using the US version that I ordered directly from shopblackberry.com. The weight is pretty good for what it is. It's really light compared to other flagship phones, it might be a little heavier, but you wouldn't be able to tell because it's just ergonomically sound in your hand, and it just feels really good there. It doesn't feel like it's too heavy. When you pop up the screen and reveal the keyboard, it doesn't feel too heavy either. So far, it's been an excellent experience, and I think in my case, it's helping me be more productive on an Android. And I must say that it's pretty close to justifying its means. I haven't returned it yet, and I'm still within the return window, and I don't think I'm going to part with this guy. So if you have the means to be able to afford a phone such as this, it feels great in the hand. Software tweaks will just make the experience even better. So it's technically future-proofing anything from BlackBerry regarding their services. So it's nice to see it presented here in a nice form factor that summarizes both the old and the new. I definitely would vouch for the BlackBerry Priv. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. There's plenty of room of improvement, but not bad for a nice first shot at a Android version of a BlackBerry. But you can get it on contract. I'll probably get it on contract because it'll be cheaper that way. This has been Andres for the Newsreel, and this has been the BlackBerry Priv review. You can follow me on Twitter at the Newsreel, and check out my website www.thenewsreel.info. Thanks for tuning in, and keep checking out my videos because there's more on the way.